Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are here on Shockwave in our go home show before WrestleMania. This has been a great year. I started this game back in the first week of April as such, or in game, so we've managed to do a full year, 3 shows a week, plus pay-per-views every other week except for March. So we've made it all the way to WrestleMania. We'll see how that goes. We start the show with the club in the pre-show getting a win. They are in a tag team title match. We gave Cody Rhodes a win on the pre-show. Wasn't going to be on the main card, but is in a 3-on-3 tag team match at Mania. And the person who's against him is going to be Bobby Roode. And he gets a win pre-show, not on the main card. We then give Will Ospreay another much needed or deserved victory as we keep trying to plug the cruiserweights up. So I want them to be in-ring performance around the 60s, so then we can have a lot of cruiserweight matches on this brand. We then gave Austin Aries a win over Zack Ryder. Most of these pre-show matches are actually going to be regular people now. I just want to give everyone a chance to improve before the main card. We gave Cedric Alexander a win, another cruiserweight member. I'm trying to just push a little bit more. And then we gave John Cena a win over Tyler Breeze. They don't click, it's surprising. It was a slightly longer match. I wanted to see how Breeze could handle someone like Cena. And the main event was Mark Henry beating Rhino. We're going to start the main show now, and we start with Randy Orton coming out, cutting a very dark and twisted promo, which is what I wanted, as we're hinting at a potential heel turn for Orton. I want him as a psycho character again. And that's against Brock, and he tells him once he's finished with Brock he's coming for Punk or Rusev, which brings them all out. They're all staking their claim, which is what you expect. It's a solid start to the show. He won't be turning yet. We have the Vaudevillains beating the Primetime Players. Now, the Primetime Players were my first Shockwave Tag Champions. They eventually lost to the Revival, and we've moved way past that. I'm looking to split them up, pretty much, but not yet. And afterwards, they argue basically back and forth who's to blame, and Darren Young's try to calm Titus down so they can go back to where they need to go, get back on track. So we're keeping that one simmering along. We jump into a bit of a cruiserweight exhibition again, a 5-on-5. We have Atami Phoenix, Ricochet, Toza, and Zack Sabre Jr. face Evans, Kenny Omega, our champ, Rich Swann, Pentagon Jr., and TJ Perkins. And I gave the faces a win. Ricochet got the victory. A host of improvements here. The one thing the cruiserweight division lacks is heels. It's really annoying because the only one who gets promoted is a face as well, and I can't really turn a lot of them. So that it's got to kind of be the cruiserweight. I want the cruiserweight to be neutral. So yeah, and hopefully we don't lose too many people in the draft. I'm using Paul Heyman for interviews, so yeah, this isn't the best. I don't really have a good interviewer. But Tyler Breeze cuts a promo on Adam Cole, how he's going to try and finally take that European title off him. I think it's a nice solid promo, nothing fancy. We gave Braun Strowman a win over Apollo Crews. Now, there is a reason for this, and you'll see in the next few weeks. I'm still trying to pump Braun Strowman up. Shane McMahon comes out and announces there's going to be a 5-man match after last week when Adam Cole saved Oblivion Max from a beatdown. So it's going to be Drew, Oblivion, Tyler, Sandow and Cole for that European title. And then we jump into a 3-on-3 where we have Nakamura and the Briscoes versus Okada and the Young Bucks. And an 80, and that's absolutely brilliant. Nakamura has just come on leaps and bounds since I put him with Cena for a month or two. Everything is quality there. Even, I don't get how you get that rating when none of the performances, even only one of the performances is remotely close to it. The only negative are two inconsistencies. Otherwise, it is brilliant. And they're used to teaming together, which is great. So that's probably helped a lot too. And afterwards, we have the Club and Cesaro come out and join in a beatdown of the Briscoes and Nakamura, which has brought the storyline back down, which disappoints greatly. That was the sort of rating I was expecting for the match. We then give Cesaro a very quick, easy win over Mojo Rawley. Not really using Rawley, just want Cesaro looking strong before his US title match. Drew McIntyre and Oblivion Max cut a promo in the middle of the ring about how they're going to make an impact. They're going to win that title. And Drew McIntyre promises he won't be alone once he finishes winning this title battle. So it's a really good lead-up promo. And we have yet another tag team match where we put Adam Cole and Sandow into this. Yep, that's what it needs to do. We gave Oblivion Max beating Sandow. I chose that. Adam Cole's come on great as well. I didn't want McIntyre to be the one defeated, and that's the main reason for that. We continue this with Paul Heyman interviewing Brock Lesnar's tag team partner for WrestleMania, AJ Styles, who talks about how he's going to put John Cena back at the bottom of the pack for good at WrestleMania. Because they both come out of the title picture. Cena, we know, cannot be in the title picture. And this was designed to bring the crowd down, which is what I needed it to do. I gave the Hart Dynasty a win over Truth and Benjamin, who I'm barely using. I'm not going to lie. As you can see by the performances, they're terrible. We then get a video package of the main event tonight. Orton and Punk versus Lesnar and Rusev. Just to build up, showing how the rivalries have come. And our main event, in a long match, Rusev defeats CM Punk by pinfall in an 89A, which I do think could be my best match ever. I might have had one slightly more. We had a little lack of psychology. Everybody was brilliant in this match. Orton, consistency. Brock Lesnar for a couple. And slightly too long. I'd hate to see if I got this booking right, to see what rating I would have got. We're going to end the show with Rusev knocking out Punk and holding the title up high, making sure that he is ready to become this champion at WrestleMania. Now we're going to end the show, and this could be a great show. So 85, that is brilliant. It's still not my best show, but I might have had my best match. We're going to head back to the main screen, and I might just be jumping straight to the WrestleMania card, because I don't want to give away who we've signed. Okay, we are back with the card for WrestleMania. We have the 5-on-5 women's match, which is Paige, Mickey, Becky, Leatherbeat, Taryn Terrell versus Bliss, Nikki, Emma, Summer, and Nia Jax. CM Punk versus Rusev for the title. A 5-way between Cole, Breeze, Sandow, McIntyre, and Max. We have a 6-way ladder match between Zayn, Kofi, Dolph, The Miz, Bad News, and Baron Corbin. That's for the Intercontinental. A tag team title fatal 4-way ladder match. Certified G's, Usos, Sumerian Duskwood and the Uprising. The Undertaker and Finn Balor versus Triple H and Samoa Joe. Big E, Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight. The Shield Triple Threat match for the Universal. The 5-way elimination match for the TV title. The SmackDown Intercontinental match, Asuka versus Charlotte. We have a 4-way women's match for the tag titles. The Forgotten Generation Extinction Agenda, Bad and Beautiful and Technically Flawless. Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the women's main title. Cena, Orton, Rhodes versus Styles, Rude and Lesnar. The Briscoes versus the Club versus the Bucks. And Nakamura, Okada and Cesaro for the US title, as well as the Cruiserweight Open Challenge and the Women's Debut Open Challenge, which will get booked on the night when I see who I have left. I think this is slightly too stacked, but it's going to be one hell of a show. We should have a few surprises on who debuts. The Cruiserweights is getting a longer list. That's just started, so this my time for respect. The tag titles, the world title and the US title are all looking good. We're going to end the show here and we'll be back next time for WrestleMania. Thank you for watching.